Hello everyone, I'm the Mad Hatter of 92 and welcome back to another episode of Otaku Snack Attacks. I was at my local Superior grocery outlet store, this discount grocery store. They have some pretty good items, relatively good prices for the most part, depending on what you're getting. I always like to get something new there. Last time I was there, I got some pretty good cold brew, and I was at my sister's side of town over in Sky Canyon, this fancy Smith's, and they have a big dairy section, a lot of coffee, a lot of different juices. And I saw a coffee I haven't seen before. This is Bizzy cold brew coffee. There's a variety of flavors. Now, one I tried over there was the breakfast blend, and it was really good. This I found at my local Superior grocery outlet. This is the Bizzy cold brew organic medium roast cold brew coffee, and I really liked their breakfast blend. It was really good. There's like two other flavors I think in this bottle. I'm not sure. I'm sure there's more, but the one I had before was really tasty. We're obsessive about our cold brew. We use organic certified beans, ground coarse, and micro sifted for even size. Brewed slow for 18 hours and cold filtered, creating the strongest, most flavorful coffee possible. So the flavor notes on this one consist of sweet, hazelnut, and caramel. It's a level 3 medium roast, and organic Arabica beans from Central and South America. I really like the packaging on this, and I'm curious how this one will be. Now, the other one I tried, like most coffees, whether it be cold brew or light roast or anything between, I always try straight up black first. And then the other time I have it, I put some half and half or some milk or organic coffee creamer. Most of the time, I drink either black or half and half or a good organic creamer. There's just a lot of like too much sugar in some of the creamers. Like some are organic, which are good and they don't have any hydrogenated oils or high fructose corn syrup, but most of the time it's just half and half. So let's give it a whiff. Woo! Whoa, that smells good. The breakfast blend smelled good. This smells really good as well. Alright, let's give ourselves a pour. This smells outstanding. And it's getting to that time too. It's still hot in Vegas right now. There's some parts of the town where it's like 110 or 115, like up in Red Rock and other places like that. It's still hot, but I want to say this summer's actually been kind of on and off lenient. There are days where it was just absolutely unbearable to go outside. I mentioned before, sometimes you get seasonal depression, so it's just not fun to be out in. But now it's just times are starting to settle down. You know, it's getting nicer out, so good time to start enjoying hot coffee. But as of lately, I've just been enjoying nothing but cold coffee, cold brew, stuff like that. This smells great. The breakfast blend was fantastic. Here's to Bizzy organic medium roast cold brew. Here we go. That's good. That's real good. Robust, but not in your face about it. Flavorful and rather crisp. It's a medium roast, but it has a nice crispness to it. I like that. Nice and rounded too. Oh man, that's really good. I'm no stranger to cold brew. I don't do it all the time, but I do I like Stoke cold brew coffee. I believe Stoke was some of the first cold brew coffee I've ever had. I've had some lesser brands before and other different varieties, but Stoke is when I really started to drink cold brew, and I like it. I've had some of the flavor versions, the vanilla, the mocha, the pumpkin spice. I never tried their peppermint mocha one. I love peppermint and chocolate, but I don't like it in my coffee. Most of the time, whether it be the creamers or the coffee itself, I find the mintiness to overpower the coffee. But that's just me. But Bizzy, though I've only been aware of them for a few weeks now, is almost right up there with Stoke, maybe even a little bit more. This would be killer with some half and half or just a splash of milk, but I'm thinking half and half with this one right here. This is a very good coffee. And as you know, I'm no stranger to coffee. From cold brews to all sorts of roasts in between, to dark roast, Italian roast. When it all comes down to it, I'm generally like a medium roast kind of coffee guy. It's probably my favorite. But there is so many varieties, especially when you go to stores. I like this. You know, there's a lot of good varieties. Some are hit and miss. I've had some coffees that were really good and other ones that were just mediocre. Not garbage per se, but just meh. Well, I will say this. gas station coffee, gets a pretty bad rep sometimes. But you know what? I generally enjoy 7-Eleven coffee. I know it's saying a lot, but you know what? It's fine for what it's worth, especially when it's fresh in the morning. The worst coffee I think I've ever had, bar none, was probably Rebel gas station coffee. And this was probably back when I was in middle school. That stuff was just garbage water, putrid. But that was just me. I mean, they could have changed it up now, but that probably some of the worst coffee I've ever had. But this is really good. And speaking of coffee, I went to Better Buzz Coffee. I've been going there for quite a bit since they opened up nearby me. And I always like to try something new there too. All the places, grocery stores, everywhere in between, getting seasonal items for Thanksgiving, Christmas Eve. I wouldn't be surprised if we have merchandise for Christmas on the shelves. Maybe another month or so. Maybe not that long, but pretty close. But I tried their pumpkin spice latte yesterday, and I must admit, I was pleasantly surprised. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of pumpkin spice in general, but when done right, it can be rather good. I don't like it cloyingly sweet. That's what I like about the place. You can choose your what you want in it, dairy or non-dairy alternative in there, how sweet. I always get the least amount of sweetness. And it was surprisingly good. It had the classic flavors, cinnamon, nutmeg, and that creaminess and a little bit of sweet, just a tiny bit of sweet. It was actually rather good. And I think now, just trying that one yesterday, I think that was about the 8th or 9th item I've tried there. So I tried something new each time I'm there. And it's not like a massive menu, but they always have something new on there. Pretty good stuff. Last time I was there, before this, I had their raspberry best drink ever. That was really good too. Better than the pumpkin spice, but still pretty good for pumpkin spice. And I was able to upload one video yesterday, and last week I got out 2. I've been very busy at work. I probably mentioned this before, but just we're shorthanded, but everyone's shorthanded right now across kind of jobs, all that stuff. It's not getting any better, unfortunately. Take it for what it is. It's just do what you can when you can. I won't touch it with a 20-foot pole because I don't like watching the news. I mentioned this before. It's just too depressing, and I'll keep up on certain events. I'll Google if I have to, but honestly, I will not sit down and watch the news because it's just too much, But other than that, I've been, I mentioned this in a post a few weeks back, I've been feeling really, really good about myself. And I have no idea what's going on. I'm certainly not complaining. I might chalk it up to, I've been exercising more, so maybe just the extra kick of dopamine I'm getting. Probably that. But also, I just been feeling, I've never felt more peace with myself in life as I do now. I mean, no one's without struggle, no life is without struggle, etc., etc. But it's just, I'm happy. I'm really happy with myself, and I'm certainly not complaining. And I can be rather superstitious sometimes, universal signs. Everyone has their own opinions and thinks about that. It's fine. I'm not going to force my opinions or beliefs on anyone else, or vice versa. What you believe is, all good on you. But sometimes I do see universal signs. I'm like, okay, and this feels familiar. And then something out of the blue just happens. You're like, wow, this is unexpected. For the better or worse. But honestly, with how I've been feeling, I think something really big is going to happen. I don't have a clue, honestly, but whatever happens, I'm enthusiastic about it and optimistic. We'll see. I'm nervous, nervous in the good way. I got butterflies in my stomach and I'm really excited. So I hope that's good, but we'll find out. But just gonna see how long this goes and see what happens. Anyway, this Bizzy cold brew organic medium roast coffee is really, really good. I would highly recommend this. This is my only second time trying one of their products, the breakfast blend, and now this medium organic roast. I would definitely recommend it. I'll be trying the other ones. They had this one there when I went to the grocery store, and they had, I don't know what the other one was. I think it was an espresso roast. So next time I'm there, I'm going to have to pick up another bottle or two. If you enjoyed, please like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification bell, that way you know when I've uploaded. I tip my hat to you all. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, my tunes.